And we're in. Welcome back to Crash Bandicoot 3, where we might be getting close to wrapping up. With that being said, I have decided to go for the 100%. So, our goal today, finish up these 4 stages, and next time, probably fight Cortex and begin our 100% backtracking run. Oh, the fun. But at least with that, we'll have faster means of doing everything, and you'll see. Okay, so first up we have Orange Asphalt, the third and last motorcycle race. And as I said before, we will not be going for the boxes, or box gem, we will be just going for the win. We got the boost this time. Just going for the win. Because there's an easy way to go for the boxes, you just wait. Plain and eat simple, you let the opponents get a nice lead, and you just go. Alright, we'll drop there, just to be safe. Just to be safe. I could have held it longer, but you don't want to beat them by too much, otherwise you're putting so much unnecessary stress on yourself. Alright, yes, braking is a thing, and does have its uses. Don't go too far off-road. Be in 4th place, but we see the other 3. Get a nice long boost here, but careful because sometimes you're forced to hit that one. We saved it. Cop car is going to be annoying. You can go other directions if you want to stop a race. Alright, so far so good. I think you can technically clip that to get the boost. I'm not gonna. You're gonna try to run me off the road. Or you're just gonna run off the road yourself. Up here. Good. There is 1st place right in front of us. Just don't lose it like that. That's how you lose it. Okay, predict the cop car. Go this way. They went to the ditch, which means we are good. Okay, just can't screw up. As you can barely see, there's a boost back here. We're going to drop it though, because there's another boost right here. You can hold it for a little bit. We'll drop it there, just to be safe. With that, this should be easy. And because we can take this boost, and we can hold this for a good while. We'll grab this second one. Then we have the double boost into ramps right here, or triple, however many. And just like that, we've won. Again, if we wanted to win the race and get the box, which is possible, I have done it, it'd be a lot more difficult and complicated. So just go for one or the other. Why divide yourself? Unless you're speedrunning, but even then you have to go back anyways for relics, so whatever. Alright, Flaming Passion. Our green gem is here. I believe also at the end of a death route. But we're not worried about that. We're here for possibly the gem. We can come back, so not to worry, although we have decided we're going to be doing the 100%, we don't have to worry about getting everything now. Because, we got the bazooka. It becomes a lot easier to 100% a stage with a bazooka. For reasons like that. You can stop them from throwing fire and blocking the path. You can get tricky boxes. Heck, we haven't even gone back to the 1st stage and now we have double jump and spin, tornado, death, hovering. This monkey might interrupt us, so we're just going to blast him because we have the bazooka. One of the most OP things you can ever get in a platformer, a bazooka. But they said, screw it, we do it anyways. Which you gotta appreciate. Even back then, they weren't afraid to say, you know what, who cares, this is Crash Bandicoot. Although 3 is the biggest departure for Crash Bandicoot, it's just my personal favorite. It took the most risks, but they aren't too risky, if that makes sense. It's not like you get a double jump and they get an infinite jump or a triple jump. It's not like you actually get wings to glide. You have to still do something. You're annoying, so I'm going to blast you. Because I got to wait here for the next one because of your fire. Oh well. That's why we have it. And we're not going to take the bait because remember, Super Death Tornado will have us hit both. Believe it or not, that might save us time. As well as we glitched up there. Cool. Careful. I don't think we can get hit by the fire, but we might. And there's the death route to take us to the green gem, which we're not going to do. Although I think it is possible to backtrack after you get the green gem. Not 100% sure on that, but I believe it's possible. We'll have to confirm when we come back. Have to confirm. Alright, blast you, and not blast you, so instead we'll spin you, careful. Get the box, spin you, just to remind you that Crash doesn't just use a bazooka, he has other means. And here's the bonus room. Nice, gotta take a little bit of a break. Just a little one though. Should it be freezing? Aren't deserts supposed to be like really cold at night? Or am I just wrong? I'm probably wrong. I don't know. I'm just a machine built into a wall designed a game. What do I know? Alright, normally you'd have to jump over that, but I don't want you jumping in the way and blasting me like you've done many times before in Crash 2 and now 3, so I'm just not going to. Just not gonna. That's the power of bazooka. You don't have to. And here's another good example of the bazooka power. Instead of doing all the annoying jumps, we can just blast. And we'll blast up to the first 3. Jump over. And then blast them back. You see, this, they want you to do this. They either want to make a really nice jump, or considering you have to have a bazooka for now, just blast them. Basically saying, hey, are you having problems with the level? Just go back with a bazooka. Problem solved. Problem solved. Careful. Alright, they got their flame off, but we're good. Alright, we have, I was going to say, we're missing 3 boxes, but, you know, I've actually missed this one before. Crash. There it is. I've missed this one several times. It's embarrassing, because it's right there at the end. Oh well, that's another stage almost 100%. You have to come back for the green gem and the relic. Oh, speaking of relics, I've lost the relic race so many times at this point. Thinking like, oh, I'm so close, gotta go, and yeah, turns out gotta go to restart. Or go to the beginning of the course. It works. I promise it works. Oh, but that is one level I really don't like. Because I've screwed up the relic run there I don't know how many times. Alright, Mad Bombers, time for Crash's turn in a plane.
Crash, Coco, remember, it is not only Dr. Cortex that we battle. Beware of Uka Uka, my children. He is a far more dangerous enemy than anyone can imagine.
Thanks for the warning, but I got planes to shoot down. Yeah, it's funny, they're like, okay, Coco has Pura levels, Coco has jet ski levels, but they both get airplane levels. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a nice little feature, and it's cool that you could actually do this as Coco and the first one as Crash, but I just don't get why. Okay, shot you down. I just don't get why they made 2 different airplane levels if they both work exactly the same. I thought Crash's maybe did more damage, and maybe it did, but if you're fighting a different enemy, would you have to compare? So, I don't know. I don't know. Alright, shoot the engines, because you have to destroy both engines for it to count. Let's see, now we gotta do the box run. Again, these stages, I mean, they're difficult when you're probably new to games, or maybe even new to this, but once you get a little bit of practice, it's actually really easy. In fact, you know what? Let's see. We can take you down while we're here. This is a stage where technically it's easy to do for a relic. You just gotta memorize the pattern, but yeah, if you don't want to be that try-hard, good luck. Hope you find a way to do it. In fact, I think I mostly just get blue here. I don't even bother for gold or platinum. I just say, blue is good enough. I'm not going to spend however long it would take, shoot him please, to, you know, get gold. Which I believe you technically need for ultimate completion. Just golds. Missing a box? Okay, good thing I checked. Where? Where am I missing a box? Do you see it? I don't see another box. Oh, now it says 11. I guess it wasn't timed right. I was going to say, I don't see another box. There aren't many in this stage. Alright, we can just damage boost through the last couple, and there we go. Plane shot down, crystal collected, and gem collected. Nice. Alright, I believe we have, what, one more level than the boss? Wow, we're breathing through these a lot quicker than I was expecting. So I guess we will be doing the boss tonight. Tonight, today, to whenever you're watching this. Right, we just did 24. Yep, okay, time for Bug Light. Which, if you watched me play Crash Bandicoot 2, you can probably guess what this level is. besides Egyptian. Alright, get out of the way, Snake. We're not in the mood for you. Because this is a level that also is annoying to deal with when it comes to the relic. For obvious reasons. This is well, actually, it's not as annoying as you think. In fact, is this level annoying? I know the first one it is. Actually, I think it's only annoying to go for the 100%. Careful, I almost got hit by the gator. Not the relic. Alright, so yeah, it's dark and you need a bug friend. I think that still helps in terms of speed, just not as much as it used to. Trust me, don't use the bazooka in this stage. Just don't. Careful, don't trigger that until run. This is a bait, but I'm falling for it because I'd rather not have to come back here for a box gem. I think they give you a little bit more time than you did in Crash 2, so that's nice. Careful, careful, and I'm sure you can just turn up the brightness, but we're not going to. Okay, time for a fun part. Booga booga time. Booga booga in the dark time. This is actually fun because it's like the only time I think the game, actually we just played 1, 2, and 3. I think this is the only time in Crash Bandicoot period that they've ever said you have to get a triple mask here. I mean, you don't have to, you can avoid it, but you know, you have to. Alright, just gonna slide past you. Don't care, don't stop, and checkpoint. Now this one I have missed several times. I've had to redo. Because, yes, it is in the dark, and you're on a timer. So what I'm actually going to do is try to break a couple of these early, just to hopefully buy some time. And tornado death spin. Believe it or not, it's actually faster to do this. Then we body slam. Again, it's all about time. Careful, careful, careful. And that's the end. Okay, we actually did it. I believe. Let's see. We're just gonna pray. We're gonna hope and pray that, yeah. Okay, the only thing we missed were the 6 nitro. Which we obviously can't do. We could with the bazooka, but it's a bait. Just don't. Okay, more running. Run, run, run. Don't care about you. We'll take the damage because it'll keep the thing open. Okay, we're getting close because we're at 93 out of 121, which means we are getting close to the end. Box counter is I'm taking way too many risks. I will say, box counter is a great way to gauge how far you are in this stage. Careful, careful. And this should be the gem. Yes. Cool, now we just come back for the time relic. Which, as I said, is actually really easy because, well, you're racing against time, so the light's not really an issue. And look at that, we have enough time for Cortex. Now this boss fight, I really, really enjoy. I think it's very creatively done. And it's actually somewhat difficult. I'm probably going to die a few times. Alright, Dr. Neo Cortex. Let's do this.
I'm sorry. This is the part where I'm supposed to be angry, full of rage, incensed beyond belief. Once again, you have outsmarted and outspun my best henchman. I should be rather upset, shouldn't I?
And in fact, we're furious. But it seems you have overlooked one small detail, you little orange delivery boy. Now that you have gathered all the crystals, all we have to do is take them from you.
Alright, here we are.
Bandicoot, for the last time, give the crystals to me!
Yep, and this is the final fight. He has his hoverboard back, but what I love is the fact that, yes, we're fighting Cortex, but Aku Aku and Uka Uka are also fighting. Cortex has his little phaser gun and his hoverboard again. Nice call out to one. But yeah, I love it because the masks are fighting, you're fighting. It's like the ultimate, like, okay, the end-all be-all. Now, this is the part where I typically die at. Cortex throws out a bunch of mines, You gotta spin Cortex. You have to throw him down this hole for whatever reason, while still dodging Aku Aku and Uka Uka. It's a lot more difficult than it seems because, well, you're about to see. Alright, phase 2, Aku Aku and Uka Uka are now going to do a tornado. I mean, technically they're still fighting, but they're doing a tornado. Luckily, it's on a set path. They're not going to go here again, so I can just stand here. But Cortex is still firing blasts at us, so we gotta be careful. Okay, now here come the mines. They're still doing their tornado death spin though, so we gotta be careful. Oh, good mine placement. Smack him. You know, I thought you had to use the bazooka on him, but I don't think you can. Yeah, you can't use the bazooka at all. I thought, oh cool, you have to shoot him off his little hoverboard and whatever. Alright, time for the third and hardest phase. Why? Because Uka Uka and eye each other up, and they go where you are to create an explosion. I don't know why they choose where you are, unless Uka Uka is like, oh, well, I'm gonna go after Crash, and Aku Aku's like, no, you're not, I'm gonna stop you. Maybe that's the reason. Okay, now this is the difficult part. You gotta trigger Aku Aku and Uka Uka over here. Hope for decent mine placement. That... Come on. Okay. Whew. We almost died like to 2 different things there. Cool, first try. Normally it takes me a couple. But with that, we got the boot power up, which speed shoes allows you to run fast, which is how you're supposed to get the relics. GG Cortex, GG.
Defeated again. This is not fair. Maybe I should retire to a nice big beach with a nice big drink and a woman with nice big bags of ice for my head.
It's not over, Bandicoot. There are still the gems. We still have a chance to triumph.
And that's Crash Bandicoot 3 base game. As I said, you have to get the gems for the rest of it, but yeah, hope you had fun, and next time, we go for gems and relics. Hope you had fun. Well, that was a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed as much as I enjoyed playing. And if you did, please consider hitting the like button and impacting the subscribe button. It'll help out in the long run. With all that being said, this has been TheMechanist, logging off. Until next time.